Hello everyone. Today I'm in a mood for talking about kind of deep, serious, or deep to the core of what I think. Do you like Asia? Do you like Asian? Or particularly do you like Japan or Japanese people, Japanese culture, everything? Or you might say you like Asian culture, Asian people in general, like Korea, China. Here's what I want to say. Please don't mix with Korea and China. I mean, also Korean people and Chinese people with Japan and Japanese people. I know you know we are different, and I want to say that we are different. And I know that I know it's only that you tend to say Asia or tend to categorize us as Asia only when talking about maybe races, ethnics, nationality, or region. That's not a problem at all. That's totally fine. But here's also another thing I wanna say to you. Do you know the story behind Japan and Korea relationship? Well, it seems it's pretty much seen everywhere where these countries next to each other kind of have feeling of dislike toward each other, like maybe America and Canada, not as much as what Japan and Korea have, but maybe America, Canada, or North Korea, South Korea, or I don't know, not so close geologically, but America and Britain, or maybe Italy and France and Germany. I don't know about those stuff so well, but I guess you know that there are kind of confliction or behind the story, behind background story behind the relationship of Japan and Korea, especially. Of course, there are between Japan and China, and maybe China and Korea as well. But I want to specify this Japan and Korea relationship. So, if you say you like Korea, that's fine. I'm not saying don't like Korea. Nor am I telling you not to like Korea. No, I'm not saying it. I am totally on a neutral position, even though I am Japanese. Yeah, I'm being neutral. I'm saying to you also that I know Korean people and Chinese people saying the same thing. Don't call us Asia or Asians as whole. We are different. I know they think like that too. So I'm just being neutral. Yeah. So don't please mix us Asian people, Japanese, especially Japanese, Koreans, Chinese, as Asians whole. Or don't think that this is more important. Don't think we are same. Yeah, at all. No, we are not same. Culture-wise, people-wise, cultural thinking-wise, no, we are different. Even though we look similar, but for us, we even look different. Yeah, and so why I'm saying no, it is not like I hate Koreans or I like Koreans. In a good way, I don't care about them. Yeah, in a good way, I don't care about them. Like, yeah, even though it seems like for Korean people in general, not individually, but in general, it seems Korean people hate Japanese people. I think you know that story. The reason for that is because back in the wartime, about I think 1940, 1930s, Yeah, when Japan's army was occupying Korea and also China. So Korean, I only hear, I've never been to Korea, so I don't know the real story, but I hear that in Korean school, elementary school, maybe middle school or high school, even high school, teachers tell Korean students how horrible things Japan's army did to Korean people, not only to soldiers but also to citizens, like massacre. I don't know about those things for well, but I know that we did those horrible things. Yeah, we admit it. I admit it. We admit it. That Japanese people, I mean Japanese soldiers, Japanese army did such horrible things to Korean people. So that's no problem. It's no problem for Korean education to teach Korean students how terrible things Japan did to Korea and accusing us. But it to me seems, or I heard that they kind of exaggerate what Japan really did. Like, I don't know the exact number, but when, for example, when as a record it said, for example only, not exactly, I don't know, like let's say one Japan's army killed 10,000 people in, I don't know, in some city in Korea. It seems like they kinda exaggerate the number to like 100,000 people were killed by Japanese people, the Japanese army. Again, I'm not saying I hate Koreans or I don't like Koreans. I'm not saying that. There's actually no reason for me to hate them, dislike them, or even look down on them. No. As I said, in a way, in a not bad way, in a neutral way, I don't care about them. But I can't like people who hate me or who hate us in general. I know that Korean people, every Korean people hate Japanese. No, I don't think so. I don't want to think so. When seeing Korean people individually, they are like us. They are also nice people. So I'm not saying I don't like Korea. I'm not saying that. But here's something I want to say to you. I don't just understand people say I like Japan at the same time they say I like Korea. If you know the kind of secret or story behind our relationship, Korea and Japan, you can say that, of course. Actually, I have Korean friends, meaning Korean people coming from Korea and studying in Japan, and also Korean people who have lived in Japan since they were born, so who are called Zainichi. So I have Korean friends myself, and they are nice, and we are nice friends. So I'm not saying, I'm sorry I'm repeating this, but I'm not saying I hate Koreans. I'm not saying I hate Koreans. That's not the point of this video. I just want to say, don't mix Asian people, Japanese, Chinese, Koreans. That's it. That's the point. Don't you think it's kinda unreasonable to say I like Korea, I like Japan at the same time? No? Like in those two countries which are like enemies, like in the background. So as I said, there's no reason for me to hate or dislike Korea or Korean people. What I don't like, or what I find not so nice, not cool about Korea is, Korean, the Korea's government, I mean, who do education for Korean students. So I know when interacting with Koreans individually, they are nice. But I think the thing is only that Korean people have been taught that Japan is horrible. Japan did horrible thing. You know, education or how they grow up being taught something really strong is really how to say influential. And I hear about people who come from Korea to Japan saying, well, Japan is not as bad country as we are taught. Those people who actually came to Japan and see the reality, kind of gap of what's being taught and what they saw actually in Japan. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this. I guessed that you hearing what I said today in this video, maybe you don't like me anymore, maybe you think I'm racist. If you think so, that's fine. Or if you don't want to be friends with me anymore, that's fine. This is me, this is what I thought, and this is what I think. But again, just understand that I am not saying I hate Koreans or I don't like Koreans. I am just saying I don't understand when people just says, I mean, especially Western people, Western girls, Western men, whatever, Western people in general who don't know well about Asians, that they like Korea and they like Japan. I know for especially Western people who don't know about Asian culture, Asian people, and they think, well, Asian countries, Asian cultures, Asian people look so exotic, interesting, fascinating. They are so different from us. I know we are different from you, really, very much. Appearance-wise, language-wise, culture-wise. Yeah, I think this topic is kind of being off the point, but I just wanted to share this. Yeah. So, if you admire Japan, if you admire Japan, if you admire Korea, that's totally fine. But please just understand that we kind of have confliction between each other, Koreans and Japanese. Yeah, I think it's kind of natural for a country who kind of lost a war against another country to tell its country's people, its citizens, to say that country did harm to us. I think that's not natural. That's natural. But I don't think we Japanese are taught that America did such a horrible thing, like dropping atomic bombs to Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Yeah, I personally don't think we are taught to hate Americans, and I personally don't hate Americans for having dropped atomic bombs. I just see that event. I mean, I just see that event, tragedy, as a tragedy of human, not just of Americans. I just hope, knowing that atomic bombs were dropped to Japan, I just think that we should never commit that stupid thing. Yeah, I don't hate Americans just for what they did to us, to people in the past. At least we weren't taught how terrible Americans were to drop atomic bombs to Japan. No, we weren't taught like that. At least in my schools. This is really a controversy topic. I know, but yeah, I hear pretty many people say, especially girls who are kind of into Asian man, Asian boys, or Asian culture, like I don't know, Big Bang, Toho, Shinki, or anything like that, Chinese. I don't know about those things so well, but yeah, every time I hear something like that, I think to myself, do they know it? Do they know the story? Like, how can you say you like Korea and Japan at the same time? Yeah, if you don't know the story, it's kinda no problem. Yeah. Again, for the sake of Koreans, Chinese, and Japanese people, don't mix or don't categorize us only as Asian when you can say Japanese or Koreans or Chinese. Yeah, if you're talking about like race, like African American, Spanish, white people, or Caucasian, it's fine to say Asians, of course. But yeah, I know another reason for you to say Asian is maybe because you can't tell the difference between the difference of us, Koreans, Japanese, Chinese. Well, I think I said pretty much everything I wanted to say. If you didn't get what I said, or if your brain is too weak to understand, to comprehend what I said, don't just say you're racist, you are stupid Japanese, or anything like that. I would appreciate it. I mean, I would be glad to hear responses from you guys, but don't just be rude. Yeah, respect others. I respect your opinion. If you be nice to me, I'd be nice to you. Again, yeah, just let me sort out the points. Well, maybe, no. As I said, there's no reason for me to hate Koreans, not to like Koreans. I am in just a neutral position, even though I am Japanese, and there's kind of confliction between us. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Oh, this is already 18 minutes. So, I don't know. If you think I'm racist, it's fine. If you don't like me anymore, it's fine. I just wanted to clarify what I had in mind. Yeah. And if you are interested in the history of Japan and Korea, search for it, Google it. There are a bunch of true story on the internet. Wikipedia. Yeah, we as Japanese people and Korean people have several problems related to the war. About comfort, women, massacre, lynch, rape, Zainichi people problem. Yeah, I guess there are a lot of things that you don't know, you have never heard of. So, don't just say you like Japan at the same time you say you like Koreans. Ask your Korean friends. Say them, I love Japan, I love Japanese people, and see the reaction, and ask them if you have chance. I don't mean to be against Koreans, against Chinese people, against any other Asian people, Asian country. No. I want no war. I want peace. But I just wanted to say to you, how can you say you like Koreans and Japanese at the same time? If you don't know, that's fine. That's it. I don't know how Polish people are taught about, German people, Polish people, yeah, around those area. German people, Polish people, and what? Jewish people are taught about the history of Nazi, Holocaust. I don't know. I was never Polish, German or Jewish. But I don't know how Holocaust thing is taught in Germany, Poland, or anywhere else. Yep. That's it. I think I clarified enough. I want to avoid misunderstanding or to forward misunderstanding. 早とちりとか勘違い. Well, if you have anything, any opinion, any request, question, any points that you want to clarify to me, ask me, comment on this video. I don't want to be a racist. I don't think I'm racist, but maybe what I said sounded I'm racist. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in your guys' responses, so please respond. Thank you very much for watching and listening to me. Yeah, don't just comment on this video watching only first 1 minute. Yeah, bye. This was Kohei. Bye.